Oh, okay, we
Nope.
good. Yeah. Cool.
And a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is Ted Hicks from Late Night Parents. Tony D's in the queue. Knuckleheads for life. Tony D, what's going on, man? We missed our usual Thursday conversation because the NBA Finals were on.
Right.
First and foremost, my apologies to that.
No, you good, bro, because I wanted to get up there next morning. So it was actually a good thing for me. And I'm glad I'm able to do it right now. So we good.
Did you watch the NBA Finals?
Yes, I was watching that game.
Were you interested in it, or were you kind of like, I wish it was Boston and LA or Boston and Denver?
My thing was the game didn't look. Denver was going to win that game. It felt like it. Nothing against Miami. They played fine, but I didn't see anything in the game that was going to work in their favor. It was a decent, steady NBA game, in my opinion. I didn't see. I felt like Denver was getting home advantage calls. So my thing is, when they go to Miami, I hope that home court advantage helps out with them. But Denver was looking pretty comfortable with the game, with the play.
Denver was looking comfortable, but was Miami looking gassed because they had just went through 7-game series? And
they may be gassed, but that's going to be an endurance round. I don't feel like they was out of endurance. I will say, and I was talking about this with the guys on airtime. Denver just came off of 9 days off.
Yes.
So they should have been more relaxed. And I get that. I'm not shading on Miami because Jimmy Butler ain't tired. Let's just be clear. He is not tired. And that brother has been a beast. I was telling people this before. Jimmy Butler was a beast when he was with the Bulls when LeBron was in Miami. I remember him from that game over a decade ago. He still looks just as good. The man is still a problem on the court. He is still somebody that you want on your team. So I'm good with all that. And I saw them stopping a lot of his efforts, which I think is what the deciding factor of the game. If he's center man, you're going to take everything off of the center man and try to put in the rest of the team. So it makes it look like the team isn't as good. I disagree with it. The team is fine. We're just looking, all eyes are on Jimmy Butler. Same way with Denver, all eyes are going to be on Nikola Jokic. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I know it's early. Any predictions?
I'm going to say Denver's going to take it. I think Denver's going to get their first championship ever. Miami can't stop them. We just got to see if they're going to do it. As far as the Boston-Miami series that we just watched, big ups to the Celtics. They will be back. They lost to a better team. No disrespect to them. No shade thrown in their direction. They just lost to a better team straight up. I dare say they lost to better coaching.
I want to jump in here, Tone, and say there was a lot of Joe Mazzulla shade when they lost the first 3 games. A lot of shade from every analyst on ESPN, TNT, Sports Talk across America. And when they won 3 games in a row, I really didn't hear that much. Carmen, how you doing?
What's up, Carmen?
And
good show the other night, Carmen. Honestly, real good show. My bad, Ted.
No, go.
Yeah, she had a show with Joy. I caught half of it. I had a phone call to talk to my mom afterwards, so I didn't watch it all the way through. I got to catch the replay. But, and I do mean this, Carmen. I like what you're doing. Keep it going. I like what you're doing. Keep it going. And I'm going to tell you why. If we ever have a sit down, or we ever get a chance to talk, because I know you're about as busy as I am.
Chris the Technician, how
I'm
you doing?
I'm going to tell you, you got something serious for real. Chris Technician was good. But big ups to you and Rick. Hey, Joy, if you catch this, y'all did good the other night, honestly. My bad, bro.
Haven't seen Joy in a while.
Right.
I'm going to say this much. I'm going to say this much. Denver in 5. Shout out to Chris the Technician and Carmen. And of course, our guy, Fireman Rich Roberts.
Because of Fireman Rich, absolutely.
I don't think I caught the show live this week. I caught a few on a replay, but I didn't type in replay.
Right.
Because that's the one thing where
we let them know we see it.
Right. Rich will let us know, and I got to go and type in replay. So there's that aspect of it. I don't know. It's been a funny week.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about some heavy topics last Thursday. The debt ceiling was passed.
Yes, it was.
I don't think either of us have read the bill yet. I'm not sure if they made it public, but we do know that student debt is back on the table.
Student debt has been taken off because I'm paying my son's student loan.
Unfrozen as of August 30th.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure that's going to make a lot of people, feel a certain way about the president. But there's compromises with everything.
There are compromises, but people got to realize the student loan bill has been the premise. It was the premise of his campaign, and it's been being blocked.
Mm-hmm.
I think people need to be careful on who they blame with this one. Like I said, I haven't read the bill either. I did see the notification when it popped up. Yep. There were stipulations in it that was concerning the people, which I can respect. And I say that based on a lot of the stimulus plans and everything else. I tried to read through a few of them. I saw what they were saying about some of the stuff that's inside these bills that we need to pay attention to. But President Biden was adamant about decreasing or eliminating student debt entirely, which we all want, and it's being blocked. We need to see why it's being blocked and make sure who are the ones that's blocking it. I did see a story on that online. I just hadn't read it yet. They talked about who's blocking it and who's for it. I'm quite sure everybody's for it, but there's certain ways you got to go about it.
But every bill that's passed, every debt bill, every compromise bill, there's a whole lot of pork in the bill.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole lot of other stuff that's pushed in that gets passed along with that debt.
Mm-hmm.
So we're printing up another $6 or $7 trillion that we won't have to worry about, Tone, but maybe our kids' children, our grandchildren, will definitely have to deal with.
Yes.
I don't know how you feel about that.
That's an issue. We don't want to increase our debt and then put it on our descendants.
Right.
We do not want to do that, but that's what keeps happening. So every time we ask for an increase in something, they were like, okay, we'll give it to you, but who you have down the line is going to be the ones paying for it, which is highly disrespectful.
Well, that's why I said we're both in our 50s, and I say that proudly.
Yes.
So at some point, the rubber is going to meet the road.
Agreed.
And I don't think. I mean, I would like for both of us to be around, but I got a feeling it's going to be more than 50 years out.
Golf Hawk, what's good, man?
Golf, what's going on?
We're putting our kids in a situation we don't want them in. We're putting our grandkids in a situation we don't want them in. And it's about us overusing our resources.
Yes.
All of us got to stop overspending in every way, shape, or form. But we can't because we're so stuck in that way.
It's just every time, Tone, you get a notification from one of your creditors that says, hey, Tony D, we're going to extend your credit another $20,000. And you go, hey, why not? Thanks. Or you don't do anything at all and they just extend it on their own.
Yes.
You know, and then next thing you know, you're like, hey, I'm in $35,000 in the hole.
And I got to pay it back before I die. My kids are stuck with the bill.
Right.
Just being real, yes.
I don't know. We, like I said, a lot of stuff we got to read.
I agree, Golf Hawk. And honestly, that YOLO lifestyle, everybody else is paying the consequences of it. That's one of the reasons why I'm against it. You can live your life for the moment. If you get away with it, cool. If not, you're going to let somebody else worry about the consequences as you get away with it. I agree with that.
Here's I got to put up Carmen's post right here.
Yes.
Because this is an honor to honor none other than Tony D. I'm pretending to be like Tony D and multi-supporting by being on 2 platforms.
Let me find out I'm influencing you. Keep it up.
Tony D. That's the biggest honor anyone could potentially do for you.
It's a huge honor coming from her. I say it like that on purpose. I don't care what nobody says. It's an honor coming from Carmen. If she's going to try something that I'm doing to see where I'm coming from, I'm going to thank her for that.
You've come a long way.
And now I am going to put my request in to be on her show. When is my damn day? When is my day? When is my day? I want to be on the show.
Oh my goodness. I will say this much.
And I will not floss. Just for you, I will not floss.
Carmen, for you, before the show, in honor of Tony D. To the people that are here in the audio podcast, I pulled up my floss to put it on screen.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
Yes. So this is going to be a quick one, but I wanted to share with you because I know right behind this you have some family stuff to do, and then you also have another engagement that you have to get into.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So the one article I wanted to present and get your takes on it, and also the people in the audience to get your takes on it. We're going to share the screen really quick. And we are going to go into YouTube steps up its short form advertising game.
Yeah.
Is that like about damn time?
Let me see this. If the platform looked to attract users and advertise away from competitors like TikTok, Instagram, best one.
So we got to read it for the
I
audio.
can read it for the people. Absolutely. As the platform looks to attract users and advertisers away from competitors like TikTok and Instagram, it's betting on new ad formats for its short form feature, YouTube Shorts. Video reach campaigns use Google AI to improve reach by combining ad formats like skippable and non-skippable ads. However, the most recent update will allow advertisers to upload a 60-second vertical video to reach new viewers. This was advice that was given to me by Bathurst last year. Just do a short and don't worry about the long videos. I say his name on purpose because he was one of the guys who was one of the more influential people who was advising me. You, him, Carmen, Helen, Ace, Chris Technician, a bunch of y'all. He would emphasize the shorts. I said, no, I want to do a whole broadcast. I want to do at least 30 minutes. Helen, you, Bathurst was like, no, it doesn't have to be that long. I was like, but I had to sit back and watch. TikTok notorious for 30 seconds to 3 minutes max. Basically, you want to grab people's attention, but you don't want to take up all their time. I can respect that. Even when I would do my own broadcast, I had a set time. I didn't want to divert or go over, honestly. I'm game with it. The AI feature. It's going to be another discussion for me personally. I did want to dwell deep into it. I want to look more into it because
Mike Patton, what's going on?
Mike Patton, what's good? I don't have a problem with the shorts.
Short videos.
StreamYard allows you to put your shorts and your reels on there and then put it out as well.
Right.
I'm game with the shorts. If you got an idea, you want to give some advice, if you want to give your aspect on scripture, you want to give your quick opinion, you want to give a positive influence, you want to inspire somebody, let's do it. Big ups to you two for doing such a thing. I don't have a problem with it personally. I do not.
Okay. I've been using very sparingly, Shorts feature. It's really what comes equipped with StreamYard because I'm not really into spending that much time. So the StreamYard gives me an ability to go in there and cut. Jason makes a guest appearance, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Costa's in the building.
Rick Costa's in the building. What's good?
All right.
There you go.
All right.
Carmen says hi too. He says hi, Carmen. He said good afternoon, Rick Costa. Hi, Carmen.
So that's her take on YouTube, and
I think I'm going to use it myself. I'm going to take your advice as well. I was going to save it till the end. Actually, I'm going to wait till the end. I want to kind of give a special dedication to something you told me to do.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Tone, I tell you to do a lot of things. So
yes. Okay, if you want to hear it, I'll tell you.
No. I don't want to hear it.
Yes, you do.
No.
That's the title of your next episode. Hashtag I don't want to hear it.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, Ted, and I want to throw it out there. I'm going to take your advice as far as doing audio podcasts.
You have to repurpose it. There's a place for it. Come on, man.
What I'm going to do next season, Bill Kings Fantasy Football League will elevate to being an audio podcast as well. I'm going to work on that.
All right.
I'm going to work on that. So we'll be live and we'll be audio as well. Shout out to you.
I get way more views.
I
see you, Rick. Yeah, Rick, you're doing a thing too, man. I shout you out on
my shorts. I create them on TikTok and then export them to Instagram. And don't know what that last one is.
I don't know what that is either. I think this will be YouTube, but I want to try to work that, the live video and making the audio podcast. I'm gonna take a shot at the audio podcast game. There's no
lot of people.
There won't be any issues, concerns, because the way I did it with the little 30-minute scenarios that I would do as a max, unless I had a guest, I can put it out there real quick with no problem.
So here's the main thing. There's a lot of people that do that commute, right?
Yes.
Yeah, audio is so much smaller. You take a show, your video show is going to be, I don't know, a couple of gigs for the video because it's 720 or 1080.
Yes.
Audio is audio. It's whether you use the high fidelity audio or whatever like that.
Right.
30. It might be 30 megs, 40 megs.
Right.
If even. So it's a big difference. People who can use it, people can listen, and it just opens you to a totally different base.
Agreed. Mike, yeah, he does pop out like Miles Morales. That's funny. Your podcast drop on Sundays. Carm, I used to catch a lot of your shorts, and you would know when I would comment on them. And if you repurpose the live stream that you do on Thursdays, I try to watch the lives and share it. I just joined Lumen so I can start be better about repurposing my podcast content. Got you. Oh, you got 2 paid sponsors, Mike? Big ups, Mike.
Mike's got 2 paid sponsors. There you go. What else did we have in the queue? Tony, anything else good going on? I know we're in the middle of the weekend. You got anything else good happening that you want to talk about or the like?
Jason was out of school last week, so I had him all this week. I'm alternating weeks for him. It's the summer. We're halfway through the year. A lot of plans that I put in place I haven't been able to put through yet, so I got to get myself back into doing my things in my ways. Still do my music broadcast. Just did a New Edition marathon last Sunday. 3.5 hours. That's a lot of music. It was a lot of music. It was a lot of music. The original one I did was 2 hours. Then I did a 30-minute segment afterwards. But Fireman Rich was good. I did 3.5 hours. I did everything New Edition, Ralph Tresvant, Bobby Brown, Johnny Gill, and BBD. I actually forgot a couple of songs as the week went on. But I enjoyed
Fireman Rich is in the building.
Anybody who is nostalgic for New Edition music, you will see it on my Mixcloud. It's on my Linktree, Tony D. Original. Didn't do anything else this week except for Nonsense Canonsis podcast. Missed Ace World last weekend. Made it up here with you. I'm about to take him out to eat soon. Brian pops in. What's going on? Me and Rich did talk Thursday night. We did do like a nice little hour and a half shooting around, popping the proverbial. We had fun with that.
What platform were you guys on Thursday?
Primarily, we was on Twitch guest stars.
Oh, okay.
We did Twitch guest stars.
Okay.
So I signed up on Rumble. I gotta work on Rumble now. You gotta have 5 subscribers to go live. I'm following him. I'm following Fireman Rich. I'm following Randy Horton. I'm following Reza Islam. Reza Islam got kicked off of other platforms. I did watch a lot of his information. So
I am on Rumble. You can look for me on Rumble.
I will. Y'all can find me up there too. Same name as everywhere else. Tony Tones. TONYTON72. What else you got? Chuck D's new app, Bring the Noise. Did you
wait? Stop.
Yes.
Stop it right now.
Yes.
Stop it.
Yes.
You're hurting my feelings.
I told you about it. I was waiting for it to pop up.
You're hurting my feelings. Wait. I'm waiting to pull it up because you're gonna be like, oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Here we go. Oh wait, no, not that one. Yeah, folks, we're doing this live, and it doesn't always work out the way we want to.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
We posted back in April 24th. Chuck D launches Culture Media app to combat negativity of social media. The post includes very detailed interview with Chuck D and what else? Talks about hip hop at 50, and just talks about the Bring the Noise app.
Yes.
So we did have it covered. That might have been one of our off weeks.
I think I spoke on it and brought it to your attention. I don't know if we had covered it or not, but anybody out there, this is for hip hop fans 35 and over. You know that's me all day. I signed up on the app, I looked on it, and I will tell you there are similarities to TikTok's platform. The way you can broadcast, the way you can go live. I think it's still in the beta stage. I think Chuck tried to go live today. Because I saw the notification, I tried to get on there, but I am signed up on there. I'm up there as Tony D. You'll see it. I put a couple of my little familiar pics up there so people can find me if you're on there. I'm going to roll with it. Just to see how it's going to go, but I definitely signed up. They want you to create and put your stuff out there if you're a hip hop head, and I like it. I'm good with it. So
that's good.
Yes,
that's good.
Yes.
Brian, real quickly, what's going on in your world? Because we were going to do this in under 30 minutes or less.
Trying to get back to normal. Was it working out at our Phoenix location last week? So I'm over the jet lag. Just mainly working, and now new opportunities are popping up for me within the company I work for. So it's like I'm gonna be doing some jobs over at a different out of state again, a distribution center out in LaPorte. So I'm gonna be a very, very busy guy. So I might have a calorie of a social life afterward.
Okay. Question for Carmen. I think Fireman Rich told me about Rumble. So that's where I think I joined.
Fireman Rich was talking about it. Randy Horton was talking about it. I've heard of Rumble. I just didn't go over there. What I am seeing, and Carmen, if I can answer you from my aspect, Rumble, from what I read, is allowing what YouTube isn't. A lot of these social media platforms with their restrictions, everybody's going to a platform that doesn't have the restrictions of the others. And I think Rumble's going to be the new platform coming up soon.
It says, from touring the AFC South, Mike Patton says, Ted Tony, if you haven't checked out the Rap Stories podcast hosted by David Dennis Jr., you need to. It's him speaking to 12 artists about his favorite 12 albums. All right, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm looking at who he's got on here now. So big ups to him. I just followed.
And with that,
yeah, that's what it's going to be, Carmen. I think those of us who just don't want any restrictions on what we do, that's what people are looking at these new apps for. We know the rules on YouTube. We know the rules on Instagram and Facebook. Twitter hasn't been as strict as the others from what I've seen with what I do. And I say that biased because I like playing music and they don't give me any issues with it. Twitch has certain restrictions. Once again, me having my bias, and I'll just give you my aspect. When I play music, Twitch will they'll mute it. Facebook will mute it or put a copyright claim on YouTube. You'll get a copyright claim. Twitter, no issues. I haven't had any at all. Rumble is looking like more freedom of speech. Certain things you say will get you kicked off of YouTube. I haven't seen anybody get kicked off of Rumble yet. I haven't heard of anybody getting kicked off of Rumble. but I'm not gonna call myself professional.
Yeah. So
go ahead, Brian.
It's not a spot for conspiracy theorists. It's not a spot for conspiracy theorists. It's a safe space for everybody. Like and subscribe.
She plugged.
Guys, I might not be on Rumble. I thought I was, or
yes, Fireman Rich. Carmen, if you
Fireman Rich had told us.
Fireman Rich talked about it. I think it was Wednesday's episode or Friday's episode. I think you spoke on it, Rich. I know you spoke on it before, but he's pretty familiar on what some of the stipulations are more than I am. And he was speaking. Yeah.
Does it allow you to, because I know, so like for me, I primarily use StreamYard. Mm-hmm. And from StreamYard, it allows me to attach to other platforms because I'm not going to different platforms and uploading and doing all that other stuff.
You got to custom RTMP it. You got custom RTMP it. EVMux will let you connect Rumble and Kick. StreamYard still with Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn. You got custom RTMP, everybody else. Restream, you have to custom RTMP Rumble, I believe. And me and Rich looked at that. Rich, we talked about that Thursday night. If y'all get a chance, we looked at the multi-stream platforms, StreamYard, Restream, and EVMux to see which ones you can add to it without having a custom RTMP. That'll be a big help for a lot of us who are multi-streamers.
Okay.
That will be.
Okay. That's something to know. Mike Patton says, "Rumble, young man, rumble."
Rumble, young man, rumble. I don't know if we're talking about Muhammad Ali or Joel Santana, but I caught you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, folks. So, and Brian, this is definitely Brian TX, our good friend. Let's see. Based on that, we're gonna wrap this thing up.
Sure.
Because Tony has somewhere to go. Brian's in transit, and I think UFC is getting ready to start. So,
oh yeah, you got to go. Oh yeah, you got.
So, I'm Real Ted Hicks. This is Late Night Parents.
I appreciate you, man, for real. I didn't mean to rush it. I just did have to.
No. This is fun. Brian, where can we find you, Brian?
I was not even over the phone.
Okay. We'll pull you down, Brian.
We lost Brian.
Tony, where can we find you?
Honestly, you can find me at Linktree, Tony D. Original. You can also find me on Rumble right now, TONYTON72. I just got up there. Please check it out. You can also find me on TikTok, TONYTON19723. You can find me on Instagram, TONYTON72. You can find me on Twitch, TONYTON72. You can find me on Twitter, TONYTON163. I am all over the place. I have cut down my restream back to the free version. I'm going to start cutting some of this down because football season, I tried it that way. I changed up a little bit. I'm just going to do 2 platforms and then share it out with everybody else. Plans. I'm probably going to do a couple of more marathons this month. I've been putting them off for a couple of months, but 3 hours is a long time. Every time I do it, I feel the need to do more, add more to it. I've had fun with it. Thank you to all who are checking it out. I see when the replay viewers come up. I'm not going to hold anybody up. We got to get ready to talk football soon. I'm probably going to be free tomorrow morning. I was supposed to go, but since I ain't, I might be able to do a little something or try something out. I do have a new way of broadcasting that I'm going to try to work out as well. So y'all check me out, Ted. I appreciate you as always, man, for real.
No doubt. So to Mike Patton, Fireman Rich, Rick Costa, Carmen, your buddy, who's your buddy? Hawk?
Golf Hawk. Yeah, Golf Hawk. He's on
Hawk.
Yeah, he's on what you call it? Glick Show. Big as the Golf Hawk. He be running around. He's jumping in. Appreciate him.
And Chris the Technician.
Chris Technician, absolutely.
Thank you guys for coming through. We did this in under 30 minutes.
Yes, we did.
And I hope you were entertained a little bit, educated a little bit. You laughed a little bit.
Absolutely.
You cried a little bit.
Absolutely.
And we're out.